Keir Starmer's leadership is facing serious scrutiny, and the latest developments suggest that things are spiraling in a direction he never anticipated. For months, he has tried to present himself as a steady, competent leader, capable of guiding Labour to victory in the next general election. But as more details emerge about his recent decisions, the cracks in his leadership are becoming impossible to ignore. From internal party conflicts to major policy reversals, Starmer's position is looking increasingly unstable. Labour insiders have been leaking concerning reports about growing dissatisfaction within the party, with some MPs now questioning whether he is truly the right person to take on the Conservatives. His once solid support base is showing signs of crumbling, and the numbers don't lie. Polls are shifting and not in his favor. One of the biggest issues plaguing Starmer is the perception that he lacks a clear, decisive vision for the country. While he has distanced himself from the radical policies of his predecessor, Jeremy Corbyn, critics argue that he has failed to offer a compelling alternative. Instead, he has been accused of making contradictory statements, trying to appeal to both centrists and the party's traditional left-wing base, only to end up frustrating both sides. Recent policy announcements have only deepened the confusion. Starmer has reversed several key promises he made when campaigning for Labour leadership, leaving many supporters feeling betrayed. His stance on economic policies, public spending, and taxation has shifted so frequently that even some Labour MPs admit they are struggling to keep track. This lack of consistency is raising doubts about whether he can be trusted to lead the country with a firm, stable hand. But perhaps the most damaging blow to Starmer's credibility is the growing number of Labour figures who are openly voicing their concerns. Reports suggest that some senior members of the party are already discussing possible alternatives should his leadership continue to falter. While there are no immediate calls for his resignation, the fact that such discussions are happening at all is a sign that confidence in him is wavering. The Conservative Party, of course, is capitalizing on Starmer's struggles. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and other Tory leaders have wasted no time pointing out Labour's inconsistencies, using them as proof that the opposition lacks the strength and direction needed to govern. As the general election draws closer, expect these attacks to intensify, putting even more pressure on Starmer to prove he can withstand the heat. The question now is whether he can turn things around before it's too late. With mounting internal challenges, an increasingly aggressive Conservative campaign, and a public that remains skeptical, Starmer is running out of time to solidify his position. Will he be able to convince voters that he is the right choice for the UK's future? Or will his leadership unravel before Labour even gets its chance at power? One thing is clear: this situation is only getting more intense. With the political landscape shifting rapidly, the next few months will be critical in determining Starmer's fate. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. There's much more to uncover, and you won't want to miss it.